Hello, so today I'm just going to be analyzing the new world record by NoFear1337. And I'll try to make it easy for non-speedrunners to understand, so let's get into it. So the instance that we're looking at is this one in the bottom right. So he gets a spike on the orange on his pie chart, which means there's a block entity, which is usually a buried treasure. So now he's got this like thin screen, and that's basically to try to like pinpoint it, because when the buried treasure is on the screen, the orange in the pie chart spikes. So he's just going to try to find which chunk the treasure's in. Once he finds the chunk, he's going to go into 9-9 and the chunk, and then just loot it. So he's crafting his tools here, and he makes a gold pickaxe, which not everyone would do, but makes sense because you can use it to go through walls in Nether or just get blocks, since gold pickaxes insta mine netherrack. And he also doesn't craft a door, or he doesn't craft doors, which is probably because he sees a ruined portal in the distance, so he won't need to build a magma portal. He doesn't get a light in this chest, which is unfortunate, so he has to go to break gravel. But he gets it in 2 tries, so it only wastes like 10 seconds. Now he's just going to complete the ruined portal with the lava. So he's into the Nether at 1:39, which is about 30 seconds slower than the previous world record by Xylonox. And now he's just looking over here at his E. So the first number is how many entities are in his FOV, and then the second one is just how many entities are rendered in. So he's going to wait until the second number spikes up. So it just spiked up just then, so that means there's a Bastion. So now he's going to turn his FOV down to try to find where the Bastion is. And he sees the 40 in his FOV, which means the Bastion is in this direction. He goes into third person and sees a fortress back there. So this is a decent seed. So here he sees the Bastion, he sees that it's treasure, and the part of the treasure that you want to be in is like opposite of where he is. So instead of going around, he just digs through, because I think it's like buried around or something. And here he is. This is where most treasure outs start. This is a very standard treasure out that he's about to do. Breaks the gold block to aggravate the piglins and get them to come so you can trade some gold. And now he's just going to mine a bunch of the blocks. Treasure isn't really the fastest Bastion. It can be pretty fast, but it takes a while to get all the gold blocks, so it isn't always that fast. But he's got a gold pickaxe from the ruined portal, I think. He got 2, so he can get gold pretty fast. Now he's just going to check the chests mainly for obsidian, but also for string and other stuff. And he doesn't get much obsidian. He's got 6 so far, and there are 2 more chests. Yeah, so he needs at least 4 more obsidian, because you want to be able to have 10 to build a portal at the Nether Fortress instead of going back to your home portal, and 20 is ideal so that you can build a portal at the fortress and then like calculate where the Stronghold is and go back into the Nether and build another portal where the Stronghold is, since 1 block traveled in the Nether is 8 blocks traveled in the Overworld. Here he has 8 obsidian now. He's just going to go for 10 because 20 isn't really a thing at this point. And he throws a pearl and then unloads it so that it won't land until he turns his render distance back up. Now he's got 9 obsidian. Then he gets his 10th obsidian and he just turns up his render distance and lands. Now he's heading towards the fortress that he saw earlier, so he's just going to chuck pearls until he gets there. And now he's at the fortress. He lowers his render distance down to 6 to try to get more mobs to spawn close to him. And he also throws another pearl hang back to his home portal, which is what he's going to do instead of building a portal at the fortress, since it's nearby. He gets a spawner, gets no blaze rod from there, but then he kills this blade, gets a blaze rod, and it's lucky that it didn't fall off. And he sees 4 more blazes here, so he's obviously just going to kill them. He gets 2 for 3, 3 for 4, 4 for 5, and 5 rods for 6, so he's just going to leave. And normally you would leave on 6 rods, because you need 6 blaze rods to make 12 Eyes of Ender, and you need 12 to fill in the portal. But you can leave on 5 if there are no other blazes around, because there's a 1 in 3 chance for there to be at least 2 eyes already in the portal. So that's what he does here, because there are no other blazes around, and he could waste like up to more than a minute waiting for another blaze. So he's back, and he is going to put down a boat and do something called boat eye, which is where if you get out of a boat, it puts you in like an optimal spot to... I know, it's kind of confusing, but basically you have a high chance to only need to throw 1 eye and then know where the stronghold is. You can see in his calculator here he's had like a 54% chance of the stronghold being here, which isn't that likely, so he's going to throw another eye. And now with 2 eyes measured, he's got 100% chance, so he's just going to go for it now. He has very open terrain, so you can just like chuck 3 pearls and be there, which is pretty good. I mean, this post-Bastion has to be really fast, since he was like not slow, but slower than ideal for a world record in the first half of the run. But he's made it to his portal chords, and he's just going to build his portal now. Now he's in the stronghold at 6:13, which I think is still a bit slower than Xylonox. And also, what he's doing is preemptive, which is kind of similar to what he did to find the buried treasure. Basically, he's looking at the orange, the block entities in the pie chart, since the portal room has a mob spawner, and the spawners are block entities. He finds the direction, so he instantly just goes there, throws a pearl. He's in the portal room like absurdly fast. And he's just going to craft his beds now and set up for something called a 0 cycle. He's in the end at 6:29, which is about the same as Xylonox's end enter. But Xylonox couldn't 0 cycle, so if NoFear hits the 0 cycle, he's going to, well, guaranteed to beat the record pretty much, which obviously he does hit it. It's a front dragon, and it's also an exposed spawn, so it's pretty safe and easy to do 0 cycle. And the pillar that he gets is medium 85, which is like probably the easiest pillar. So he just pretty much gets the easiest combination of 0 cycle out of like 100 combinations, which is fortunate. So he hits the 0 cycle and world record by like an insane amount of time. He ends with the time of 7:24, which is over 30 seconds faster than Xylonox's 7:45. No, it's not. Hold on. Yeah, I can't do maths, never mind. It's 20 seconds faster. 21 seconds faster, which is a pretty big time cut, considering that Xylonox's world record lasted for 10 months. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Like, sub, comment.